So redoing the expansion scenario. Now I'm doing it with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I already went through all the roster setup. I started on this like, it's about to be 10 o'clock at night. I started on this probably about 8 hours ago, doing all of this, setting it up, getting the preseason game out the way, all of this. Alright, so let's go look at this final roster. We retraded all the picks. We started off with this year, so this is basically like the expansion year. This is the year coming in 2019 season. So I re-shifted around because I want my boy Josh Allen, outside linebacker, defensive end / Jacksonville Jaguars. Tampa Bay had a pick before him. We gave up that inside linebacker for Josh Allen. Alright, so we undrafted all our players, so there's no more Mike Evans, Ali Marpay, all those guys are gone. Everybody's off the team, whole new team now. We signed free agents that were available to us. We made one trade that was for Jourdan Lewis from the Cowboys. We had to give like a 4th round pick this year, like a 4th and a 6th this year, and then like a 6th round pick next year to get him. We definitely need to fill up that cornerback position because we only had 2 corners, and then we had one free safety, and I just wasn't comfortable. Like, we had a decent free safety, but I just wasn't comfortable with him being the starting free safety because of the type of scheme I like to run. Alright, so let's go look at the roster. And of course I got my Notre Dame guys that I could get on the team. Alright, so Tyrod Taylor we signed, he was available as a free agent. And then we got Kizer, and we got this guy Tyree Jackson, which I didn't realize he was actually the XFL's quarterback guy. I only watched like maybe 2 or 3 games this year that they played. Corey Grant, also, that was the other thing. I wanted to have my boy Corey Grant. You gotta have my boy Corey Grant. So I got him. Dontrell Hill is the backup. This guy I just got because he was like the highest rated free agent tackling running back. So special teams players, gotta get your special teams. So here's one of the trades that we made with the draft picks. We got Wesco to play fullback. Lawrence Thomas is a high tackling fullback, so special teams as well. We went and got crazy Antonio Brown. He's gonna be the wide receiver with Miles Boykin, of course, from Notre Dame. And then we got Jourdan Mickens, Tanner McAvoy, Andy Jones. These are just tacklers right here. Mickens is just there to take up a spot. Troy Niklas here at tight end, but Alize Mack is actually going to be my starter because Troy already has 5 years in the league, so at 26 years old. But Alize, we can develop him up. Then here's our long snapper. So Kelechi, we moved him out to tackle. That's where we needed him at the most. Signed Clinton Bowling. He's playing guard for us. We only put one captain at each level, so it's a captain in the receiving corps, it's a captain on the O-line, it's a captain for the backfield, quarterback / running back / fullbacks. It's a captain on the D-line, captain linebackers, second level, and then there's one captain in secondary. So John Sullivan is my starting center, and of course I got Mustipher as his backup, and then Wesco, that was the best right guard we could get. He was the only other available guard. And then Parnell here playing right tackle. Okay, defensive end. I like to run my 3-4. So here are my rush defensive ends. Over here are also rush defensive ends, but really with the 3-4, I'm hoping that they're gonna hold down that side. I usually have bigger guys. I usually have more guys that's closer to this size than this size, but we'll see what happens. Muhammad Wilkerson, we picked him up. He's the starting D tackle for this year. I don't think I need a great D tackle necessarily. Just someone who can block shed and get to the quarterback is the main thing. But we're gonna start with him. We got Cap here. Jarron Jones, we moved from the O-line back to D-line like he was in college. And then Richard Ash, I actually did the preseason 1 week allowed the injuries to happen. Richard Ash was the only one who actually got a sack. So he made the team because of that alone. I was playing on him. All right, so Josh Allen, there you go, linebacker. Middle linebacker, Mason Foster. Drew Tranquill is the second middle linebacker. And then Oshane, I don't know how you say his name. This kid right here. We're going to give him a shot, see what he can do on that weak side. And then Polite here, which was actually a guy who was available as a free agent, but I was swapping him out for another pick we had just to get a guy off the team that I didn't really need to use. So we signed Trevor Williams. Like I said, we did the trade for, I don't know if it's Jourdan. I'm assuming it's probably Jourdan. Here goes a couple cornerbacks that's just filling up spots. Free safety, Brandon Carr, we moved him from cornerback to free safety. He is older, he's a little bit slower. Tedric Thompson, I signed him off of the Seahawks practice squad. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it. He's a little bit slower. Is a word, I mean, I guess balance out once you put in the extra 6 pounds. But that man coverage, that was the thing that I was worried about the most right here. That's why I made the move for Jourdan Lewis. That man coverage is very low. and you know, my team, with that package that we like to run, I need you definitely to have man coverage at the corner spot. I mean, at the safety spot. And then here, Andrew Adams. He just, because we moved Carr over, so he just gets to stay there. And then we went and got Eric Berry. He was a free agent, so we went and got Eric Berry. And then Darian Stewart right here. He's just filling up the spot. He was better than the guy that we had there, so we cut that guy. And then here's the kicker, who actually the punter is way better than him. I could have went out and got another kicker. It's definitely kickers out there, but I was just like, hey, the punter can do it. And so now draft picks are going to see. So I gave up that 4th and that 6th that we had this year. And then, it was a 5th for next year that I had to give them for Jourdan Lewis. All right. And then for the practice squad, I forgot that they bring in damn players that I don't sign to the practice squad. They bring in some. So they actually brought in the extra kicker for me. So let's go add him before somebody signs him off the team. So glad I went and did this. All right. So here you see the practice squad. Nothing special here. This guy right here. With me and try to get him back to his jersey number 12. There we go. Alright, so go back to kicker. We can release this guy now. And then what we'll do is let's go look at the depth chart. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, kicking power 98, kicking accuracy 76, so that's what we want. He's actually a better punter too. Kicking accuracy, kicking power, yep. Alright, so there we go. That's the team. We are a 72 overall rated team. But that's only because, like, you know, how I got the guys, you know, ranked in as far as depth chart, whatever. 71 overall offense, 75 defense. So this is definitely more like an expansion team. Plus, you see up in the corner, 30-second value. So, first game is against San Francisco. It will be at home. In this universe, I became a financial mogul. I went and went and spent some money and became the owner of an expansion team. I'm getting my stadium built next year, so for right now, the University of South Florida Bulls are allowing us to use their stadium for home games. Alright, so everything is done here. Let's play. Mute. They just asked for a lot for us to be an expansion team. All I want to say is that they just asked for a whole freaking lot. 4 sacks and 3 passing touchdowns? Bruh. And you gave it San Francisco?
Welcome back, Jimmy G. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Jimmy Garoppolo and the rest of the 49ers are looking forward to a healthier season in 2019. They get a road test in the opener as they take on new coach Bruce Arians and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But first, we'll get over to Tampa. Here are Brandon Gott.
Bruce is not our coach.
Charles Davis.
The Florida humidity, coach, certain to be a factor in this one. There's no other way to say it, really. It is hot. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship. But here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Niners heading out behind their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy, of course, sat behind Tom Brady for much of his tenure in New England. Won his first 5 starts as a Niner in 2017, then the injury last year. So still some question marks surrounding.
Here we go. 180. Let's go, team. Let's go.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And the starting crew now for San Francisco.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On now is the 27-year-old rookie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll have the speedy Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie. Now Taylor on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason, and we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
It's just long gone. Say.
2nd and 10 now, it's Taylor. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Don't get nervous. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. He gets this to Alize Mack, the Notre Dame product. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. This will be caught by Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
First touchdown in Buccaneers history on the first drive.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still.
Here we go. 180. Check, 59. Don't get nervous. Check, nickel.
Garoppolo on first down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
A veteran steadying force for this defense is middle linebacker Mason Foster. Had a terrific year in 2018, a career high in fumble recoveries, 2nd most interceptions for him in a season. He always finds his way around the football.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Good job, rookie.
We just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Black 80. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just seeing different defenses.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate. They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Fred Warner coming off a strong rookie year in on the stop for the Niners. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They will run with Grant. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Right there. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. In your face. He's checking. Crash.
On first down, it's Taylor. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last two meetings.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Shift. Watch the shift.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Let's go. SOS.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead, it falls down incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Mike's 56. Hustle. 56. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Check. Lucky.
2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was in search of the tight end, Troy Niklas. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, come on, now. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Again, it's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Open space inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed 2 than he did field.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Right there, 54.
On first down, Grant. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
From the 27, Taylor. Got a man. It's Brown. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
56, Mike, 56, right there, right there.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's move.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Taylor back to the air on second down. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing today.
Check the backer, check the back.
On third down, Taylor. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
56. 56. Check 56. Go. Team, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. He completes this one to Mack. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Check.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Look at the big man rumble. The 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. That's where those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Following the fumble recovery, it's Taylor. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Mike is 59. Yep, go. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
66, pull it, half.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shut up.
On third and goal, Taylor. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
There we go.
Miles Boykin with his first career touchdown in his first career game as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
We got this.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. He has not had the game that he envisioned. His team has not had the game that they've envisioned here. So how do they turn it?
Here we go, here we go. 180! Here it comes, here it comes. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Pro Bowler Muhammad Wilkerson brings him down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Here's Coleman. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they...
Check 52. Go.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Taylor throwing on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Taylor now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Watch the edge.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
56.
Taylor now on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Mike 56, Mike 56. I know he ain't got it. Mike 56.
To throw again is Taylor.
Go, go, go.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Taylor will lead up the offense 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
No chance. That's it.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Taylor will throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Yeah, I gave all the Notre Dame players superstar. It's my Notre Dame players, man. I don't give a damn. It's my game. Have fun the way I want.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And I never played quarterback, but I'm thinking as a quarterback, you're losing.
Here we go, here we go. What do you need?
Mike's 59. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
A reminder. It's on first.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go back to Grant, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Bravo.
Mike, 56, right there.
Here's Taylor to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
Here's Grant, and an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
From the gun, Taylor. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Check 26. Check 26.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Oh, you get up.
Now Taylor throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I got one. Watch twist.
To throw is Taylor on 3rd down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. D. Ford in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
Hey, check 20.
Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. And it is incomplete.
Let's go.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week.
The big fella. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. Touchdown, 49ers. Levine Toilolo, 49 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to
You see what I'm focusing on? This right here. What the fuck was this? Is that why Dallas was ready to trade his ass? What the fuck was this? He did nothing. He didn't try to go after the quarterback. He just sitting there. What the fuck was that?
get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on this. We know this. We know where we are.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. On first down, Grant, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
On third down, Grant. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch it there. 36. 36. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". I'm coming.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Taylor. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Right there. 52. Right there.
This is Grant, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Okay, double up. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
So don't say nothing.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
When you spend your first-round pick on a
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And here we are almost through 3 quarters. It's not really fair.
Here we go.
180! Hey, let's get in them holes.
Check behind.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Here we go. Like 20.
Watch the slant.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. The 20. Touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 73 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
I hate Madden for that damn glitch-ass play where that spot is always completely wide fucking open.
And they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Let's go.
Now Taylor on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. All day. Shift.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know you felt that one.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Alize Mack with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his 1st touchdown pass.
He's not a rookie. Get your shit together.
Point after here coming up. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. to try to make.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Mike to 59. Watch the run.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Man open, it's Goodwin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Allen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? Second sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get one. That's memorable. Two? Hello.
Well, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
The Niners on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Coleman on the draw. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Credit the tackle there to Jourdan Lewis. From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo. Josh Allen able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo looking for Sanders here. And that's caught inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Goodwin. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he's able to pick up the first down.
I'm being stubborn and not going for the zone coverage on 4th down.
Over there on the sideline, a big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
And I don't know why it's not shifting my fucking line.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On the draw play, Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. To the end zone, but
I hate that it does that shit, so you can't get set at fucking all. That's not even realistic. You don't even know that they fucking doing that shit. Real football, you get to sit there and set your damn defense.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
How did he miss him?
But the back judge right there.
How the fuck did he let that shit go right past Eric Berry, man? How the fuck did he completely miss that shit?
The defense holds and they get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant.
Well, he won't get 100.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Taylor going to throw it.
Oh, man, come on.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to
Why
the
did it
next
take
guy
that
in the
long to get that to come up?
Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Quit talking about it.
3rd and long, it's Taylor.
How is he jumping over like that, B?
Linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really.
How is he able to drop back that damn quick? He even covered fucking Antonio Brown early on the damn route.
It was batted down.
They had like 2019 again with this bullshit.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners set up well.
Here we go. 180. 59. Hey, tight. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
About time.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Here we go.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
What's going on with my defensive backs, man?
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Why they calling
The
timeout?
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
Come on, man. You can't be fucking serious right now.
Brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Damn it.
Again,
Not what the fuck I want.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Why does it even happen if it's going to be 11-second run? Come on, man. How you just glitching to the damn lineup, man? No showing motherfuckers trying to line up, just glitching straight to the motherfuckers already lined up, man. Get the fuck out of here, B.
It's been too long, and it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you.
Good job still
So
making
for
him
the
a draft pick.
Buccaneers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Telling you, see here, 247 damn passing yards. But they said, what, he had like 159 or some shit? That's bullshit, man. Bad as 2K, when you get to halftime, you the home team, you got the same amount of motherfucking assists that you got points. How did none of them get counted for us giving up a sack? Bruh. Nine pass deflections. Now watch. But we gave up sacks. Okay. Let's go look at who's injured. Damn it. Yeah. The whole team will be back. They'll be back. Yeah, I need a new trainer. I was going to do it as the Jacksonville Jaguars, but there was no way I can, like, I would be like, hey, you got to ignore that Telvin Smith is still on the team. Damn, is his career over? Wow. Wait, hold on. I sent Barrett over. Alright. I will say doing it this way, playing the first season, having to only use the players that were in free agency, this was fun. Setting this up. I'm gonna keep playing it though. I'm not gonna stop like the other ones because I want to see how far we can go. I mean, hell, we just took on the 49ers and we're able to beat them. That's a Bourne was with the Vikings. Yep. Yeah, I might as well let him go. I thought y'all were gonna get back for the playoffs. We gave him Perriman. Alright. Let's see next week. Let's see, well, we know we don't need wide receivers. We'll probably look at don't need wide receiver, running back, or tight end. We definitely will need O-lineman. I'm not worried about the D-line. I'm not worried about the linebackers. It's going to be cornerbacks, safeties, O-line, and quarterback. That's cool. Maybe I just put him over there. I wasn't going to actually play him or nothing. We playing Carolina? That's possible. Probably get you 2 tackles for loss. Let's just see what the ratings are. No, I'm tripping. You can't do that like you on exhibition. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, here we go. 83 overall. All right. So we're gonna call it a night. It's already 11:12. Watch some YT. Hey, we jumped up 3 damn spots in the value. Now look at our schedule. How difficult is our schedule this year? This should be a win. This should be a win. This definitely can be a win. That's going to be tight. This should be another win. We should win this one. This is going to be tight. We should win that one. Tight. I'm going to say we should win that one. We should win that one. Win that one. Win that one. Tight. Win that one. So about 5 tight games. We should still make the playoffs.